Hello, I'm Will, and in this video we're going to be reviewing a CO2 BB handgun. So, this gun is called a 2022 model. It's from KWC. It's a non-blowback, it's 700 grams, 190mm, has 3-point joules maximum, metal sliding, that's the top bit, this is plastic. It has 21 shots, but it might have a little bit less or more. I'll get into that a bit later when I show you how to load it. And the magazine's called a KW078. If you do want to get this, I think it's about £30 to £40. I got it for my birthday, so I'm not too sure. And I got this gun about 2 years ago, maybe 3. So when you open up the box, you'll be presented with this. There is some more things, but I've taken them out and used them over time. You'll have your instructions over the top, your magazine, the gun itself. Here you'll have some BBs and also a cleaning cloth. So we're going to be shooting a plastic bottle to see how powerful it is, also a piece of soap to see how deep it will go, and I'll also be showing how to load it, and also then we'll be shooting a target to see how accurate it is. Then I'll give my evaluation at the end. So I'm now going to go through how to load the gun. So the gun takes 4.5mm BBs and they're steel. You can get them different colours and variants, but these are the ones I get. A pack of 1,500 should set you back around about £7. What I like to do is get a small little plate like this and just pour some on. I'm going to be counting how many BBs can go in it, so we'll see if it can hold 21 more or even less. So to load it, you get this little spring here and the piece of plastic at the top which has notches on. You just want to take your thumb, put it on one of the notches and slide it all the way back to the bottom. Now if you let go, everything's going to ping out. So what you need to do is make sure you're holding it and then fill it up all the way. If you only want to fill up a couple, just make sure you slide it up slowly until the top BB reaches that top part up here. The CO2 goes in here and it's ejected out the top. I'm going to show you how to change that in a minute. I'll show you how to load a couple and then I'll speed the video up. Take your first BB, put it in the barrel and then point it down. So as you can see, my first one's in there. I'm not letting go of the spring so it doesn't come out the top. Now I'm going to put my second one in, exactly the same thing, and there you go. So I've just put in my 22nd BB, so you can definitely put in more than 21. You can actually go up to 23, but when you reach there, you're at the max. So to make sure they don't all ping out, you want to slowly slide your thumb up. Now it's fully loaded, you're ready to shoot it. And to do that, grab your gun, make sure it's on safety just by sliding that trigger down, put it in, and it's ready to shoot. Coming on to safety, to release the magazine, you just need to press this button on the side and pull it down, and then you can reload it or whatever you want to do. To put it on safety, you want this down, and to put it on fire, you want to push it up so you can see the red dot here. So now it's on fire, you can take your first shot. Another way to put it on fire, and all you need to do is flick that. Show it close up, just the back. This doesn't do anything, it doesn't fire, go back when you're firing. It's not an actual hammer, it's just there for looks, and it does lift the safety catch up. There's a close up of the sights. This top part doesn't do anything, again it's for looks. This bit doesn't do anything, again looks. And although it looks like it can slide, and I've even tried to make it slide because I thought this might do something, it moves slightly but it doesn't actually slide. I think there is a version which is blowback where this will slide, and I might get myself one of them. It's got a small little attachment rail here. You could put a laser sight or a torch, it wouldn't make a difference. Like I said, this bit's plastic, the rest is actually metal. So you get quite a lot of metal, because that is a problem. My friend, he's got lots of BB guns, and he said that a lot of them just come in plastic, they feel cheap, so to get a full metal one, it's quite nice. So I don't mind having this. It's got quite a weird texture. It's kind of feels like wood almost, and it does feel quite nice in your hand though. So now we're going to go on. To change the gas, you need to take out the magazine. When you've done that, you need to make sure there's no BBs in the magazine. Then you need to get your Allen key and line it up with the bottom. There might be a small hiss from the last piece of gas, but that's alright. Then just give it a shake and the gas should fall out. To tell if gas has been used or not, you can see that that's been punctured and that hasn't. So what you want to do, drop it in and get the little screw. Just screw it in with your hands until it touches. Tighten it a little bit, but not too much. Then take your Allen key again, twist your arm around so you can do it in one swipe, and pull. Then you just want to tighten it up. Now you've done that, you can put the magazine back in the gun, and you're ready to shoot again. Okay, now we're going to test how powerful this gun is. If it can go through this plastic, it's fairly good. I'm going to take 5 shots from 2 yards, just to see what it's like from that short distance. So, okay, that was 1 shot and it knocked it off this gate here. I can't seem to find a hole. Maybe I should have filled this full of water first. But yeah, it did knock it off. Let's take another shot and see if we can find a hole. Okay, I'm going to be aiming directly in the centre. Okay, that did not go through because I felt it hit my foot. So now we know from 2 yards it's not going to go through. So it's not going to go through 5 or even 10, but we're still going to do it anyway. Okay, this is 5 yards away. We know it's not going to go through, but let's see if it can knock it off or even hit it. Don't know if you saw that on the camera, but that bounced back. And now 10 yards. I don't think I'm going to hit this or if it will even reach. But one thing we do need to point out is this can be dangerous. Although I don't wear goggles when I'm shooting, you might want to if you're new to this because it is bouncing back. And I have had it hitting me before. It does hurt. Not a lot. It doesn't cut you or anything. But if it got you in the eye, it probably would blind you. Okay, so I shot directly at it and we missed. Let's try it again. Okay, we did hit it that time, but it pretty much did nothing. Pretty much just skimmed it. Still from 10 yards, let's try zoomed in. Okay, so we did actually knock it that time, that was quite impressive. I did aim a little bit higher this time. We're now going to be shooting that piece of soap. Sorry it's not very clear. But we're going to see how powerful it goes through. Again at 2 yards, just because we know it's not that powerful. So as we can see, this is only a piece of soap and it didn't go very deep on both sides, and yeah, that just took a side off, and it did actually hit me again. Didn't hurt, like I said, but you know, if it got you in the eye, it probably would hurt. Now let's try a target to see the accuracy. I'm now going to set up a target on this tree. Now the target's set up, I'm going to be shooting at the centre so we can see what the grouping's like. This is from 4 yards away, and I'm going to be taking 10 shots. I actually got hit in the face there. Never mind. So, here's the grouping, and it's not very great. We did actually hit in the centre, but mainly we hit off the actual target. We got 5 actually on target, so it's not great. Overall, I do like this gun. It is a fun gun to shoot. Although it's not very powerful, and from this grouping, not very accurate at all, it is a fun one to shoot. It looks cool, it feels nice to shoot. Yeah, it's a nice gun. It's definitely not for hunting. It's also not designed for pest control, and it's definitely not designed for airsoft matches. It's just too powerful for that, even though it's not that powerful. I have been shot by it from rebounds. Lots of them hit me in the leg, and that didn't really hurt. It just feels like a small stone. But one did hit me in the side of the face. That did hurt, but don't worry, I am alright. Like I said, if it got in your eye though, that could be bad, so definitely wear goggles when you're shooting this. My dad, when he was filling up the gas for the first time, he was wearing shorts, and without any pellet in it, he shot himself with the gas, and it actually cut his skin. So it can be pretty powerful, even without the gas. But yeah, it is a fun gun to shoot, and I do recommend getting it, but you might want to get the blowback version, because it might just be a little bit more fun. Hope you like this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.